Hey there, YouTube and world. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing fan-tan-tastic. Oh yeah, I'm doing super fan-tan-tastic here because guess what? Yep, you guessed it right. Computer channel is monetized. Yay! Finally, computer channel is monetized on YouTube. And this would have not been possible without you. You, my viewers, you, my friends, you, my fellow YouTubers, and you, my fellow fans. Yep, you heard me right. Computer channel has got some fans as well. So, how does it feel? Well, it feels great. It feels wonderful. It feels fan-tan-tastic. And what do I have to say about me getting demonetized just approximately maybe 1 year ago or maybe 11 months ago when YouTube launched its policy, 2018 February policy, and I got demonetized by March, I guess, or maybe was it February? Yeah, February, I guess. So it's been exactly almost 1 year, and in this 1 year I've learned a lot of things, a lot of important things, and I have to share it with you guys today. I have to. So the first and foremost and the most important thing that I've learned after getting demonetized for the third time on YouTube, yeah, this demonetization was my third on YouTube, believe it or not. So the first time I got demonetized because I didn't reach the 10,000 views. The second time I got demonetized is because I didn't have something I forgot. And this was the third time, the 1K subscriber and the 4,000 watch hours. So this was quite a challenge. But this challenge would have not been able to be handled, or this challenge would have not been able to be overcome if it wasn't for you, my fellow YouTubers, you, my fellow friends, you, my fellow community, the small YouTubers community, and you, my viewers, you, my fans of the computer channel. Yeah, sounds good. So the first thing that I've learned in my journey for getting monetized for the third time was the community, the YT community or the YouTube community. Okay, so this is actually not a physical community. But rather, it's a digital community. Okay, so this digital community, or your digital friends, which you will find on YouTube, the website, is very, very important. So community and digital friends, this is your backbone, your spinal cord for your channel, whatever channel that is that you have on YouTube, or you're trying to get on YouTube. And for new YouTubers, newcomers, this is what you have to focus on: your community, YouTube community and digital friends. They will be your support. They will be your guardian. They will be your friend, and they will be your family. Yep. So as long as you have the digital community, the YouTube digital community, it doesn't matter how big or how tiny it is. Hashtag Tiny Frank. Yeah. So doesn't matter how big or how tiny it is, you need to have a community It could be one friend, it could be 5 friends, it could be 50 friends, but you need to have friends on YouTube in order to make it. Because let's say the computer channel gets demonetized again in the future, it'll happen because it has happened 3 times before. So I'm ready for it. So I'm mentally prepared for it. I'm psyched for it, So once that happens, I will have someone to lean on. My friends, my digital community friends, they'll be there for me. It doesn't matter what my status is. Am I monetized? Am I demonetized? Do I have subscribers? Do I have good videos? It doesn't matter. They'll always be there for me, all right? And the second most important thing that I've learned while being demonetized, or while I was at this state of not monetized on YouTube, is no matter what happens, you will have to stick to your agenda, You'll have to stick to your whatever your channel it is. Let's take computer channel as an example over here. You need to stick to what you have, I kid you not, I had this, urge to do a lot of changes in my computer channel once I got demonetized, because I was thinking, okay, so computer channel is in English, and English is my second language. Maybe I'm not speaking English properly, maybe I'm not reaching my English audience. But what happens is, in midway, let's say after I got demonetized, after a month maybe or so, I think like, hey, why don't I speak my own language? Why don't I just drop the English language? It's not my language, it's my second language, so why don't I just speak my mother tongue? Maybe I'll get more audience like that. That is a big, humongous mistake, all right? It's tempting and the urge is there, especially if you're a small YouTuber, if you're a newcomer, then that's a big mistake, because if you have subscribers, if you have audiences that are watching you, that are viewing your videos on your channel, and they're actually watching you and listening to you in English, and suddenly you, in the middle, you switch to a different language, let's say, you switch to Arabic, or you switch to Hindi, or you switch to Tagalog, you lose your audience, okay? It doesn't matter if you're giving your videos subtitles. It doesn't matter, because me as a viewer, me as an audience, would feel like I've been left out from your channel, You know what I mean? So I would feel like you have abandoned me, because I was your audience, I was your fan, I was watching your video in a language that I understand, and then suddenly you think of changing your language, and then that's an insult for me. So I'm not going to come back to that channel. Yeah, some do speak, languages, other languages. Some, people like myself, I speak 4 languages, 5 languages. But even then, you cannot expect everyone to speak different languages at the same time, If it's English, they're speaking English. If it's Hindi, they're speaking Hindi. If it's Tagalog, they're speaking Tagalog. So you need to keep in mind that your channel, if it's in English, if you launched it off in English, or for example, your channel, you launched it off in French, you need to stick to French, or you need to stick to English. That's very, very important. So I almost made that mistake of changing the language on my channel, because I was depressed. I wasn't getting much views. I wasn't getting much, interactions. So I thought maybe I should change my language, go local. But that would have been a big mistake. And getting monetized would have taken me 2 years or 3 years instead of 1, And the last but not the least important thing that I learned while I was being, demonetized, or while I was making videos and not getting paid for it, is YouTube has grown on me. Okay, so making YouTube videos is actually a passion right now, a hobby for me, and I enjoy it. So even if Google doesn't pay me or YouTube doesn't give me any money, I'll keep on making YouTube videos because I like it. I love it actually. So this is my passion. This is my hobby right now. It's something like, an artist who draws, or a painter who paints, something like that, A video creator will create no matter what. Money is good, but even if there's no money, I'm still gonna make videos. So I'm still gonna be on YouTube. Computer channel is still gonna be on YouTube. And I did not regret making videos for free for YouTube. I did not regret making videos and getting nothing as a compensation. I enjoyed it. I learned. I grew. So I actually think of making YouTube videos as an art, as an art form. So YouTube video creators are actually artists. Okay? They are. Because if you watch someone, one of your fellow YouTubers' video, and if you watch them closely, you will notice some exceptional video making talents, or exceptional video making techniques that others don't share. It's very unique. It's like your fingerprint. It's like your iris. So YouTube is a form of art, and I'm an artist, and I'll keep on making and producing art in the form of YouTube videos. All right. Stay cool, everybody, and stay fan-tan-tastic. Oh yeah. We are YouTube.